Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So a couple of weeks ago I did a video about turning your strings into rings. This is a bit of a follow-up video on that, so if you want to see what I've found and an easier way rather than pulling your planner apart, then just keep watching. Okay, so at the suggestion of you guys, plus something I mentioned in the video anyway, I have jumped on AliExpress and bought some rings so that I don't have to completely destroy a planner to get them. So I bought one B5 and I bought 4 A6s. So A6s, when I measured them, were the right size to fit in my B6 planner. So this is a Mumsy and Bub one. This one's called Sorbet and it's so beautiful. So I bought the B5 one because I wanted to see what it looked like and wanted to see if it would fit in any of my others. It doesn't, it's too big and it's got 9 rings, which I've never played with a 9-ring planner before. However, it's good to have on hand and I might find a way to use that somewhere else. The other ones I got in silver, gold, matte black, and I think this one's called gloss black or something like that. When you buy them, they do come with these little screws. So if you did want to permanently put these in your rings, in your strings, sorry, you could. I'm not going to do that at the moment, but if you guys would like to see that, please let me know because I would be happy to do it, but I have to put holes in one of my beautiful planners. So these started at $2.44. This is all American, just FYI. $2.44 I think for the silver one, and the black one, I think the gold and this one were the ones that were $2.81. They just differ in price obviously because the different finishes on the rings. The big B5 one was $2.96, but all really cost effective when you think about it, and I don't think shipping was that much. I think it might have even been free, so it didn't cost me more than sort of, I think it was like $20 or $30 to get 5 sets of rings, so I thought that was pretty good. When it comes to what you get when you get it posted, you get the actual sort of set of rings themselves, and then you also get these little screws, which like I said are to sort of put these through. Overall, the quality of these is pretty good. Obviously, I haven't played with it all that much. The gold does have a little bit of, like the gold finish is sort of rubbed off a little bit. It depends on which finish you go for. Like if you go for the silver, that's not going to change colour at all, like because that's just the colour of the metal, whereas the black and especially the gold I think might sort of rub off just a little bit the more you used it. So if you did see that video, I showed you sort of how you just kind of lock this in here to actually turn it into the rings if you wanted to just use it temporarily. That fits absolutely perfectly, like there's no issue with that whatsoever. You can tie the strings up a little bit tighter, which is what I've done for these ones to kind of get them to stay without having to worry about them falling out, and that's solidly in there. I don't have to do much. Like I can pull on that and it's not coming out. Obviously it's very easy to get it out. And then you've also got the 2 extra bits on the side as well. I think the more I use these, the easier it would be. So I just want to grab in the Kmart one that I had last week or on the other video just to show you the difference. So these ones are a little bit bigger, as in the rings I think are a little bit bigger. So that's going to affect a little bit of how you put or how much you can put in here. Just to show you the Kmart planner and how much of that fits in here. So obviously the ring size is exactly the same, so you don't have to worry about that. Are they? Well, they are. They're fitting in, so yeah, they're in the right place. But I just want to see how much of this actually fits in here, because that's obviously pretty important. Downside is I can't shove as much in at once because there's not as much space between the rings. So I'm getting very close to this being full, but I'm going to see if I can sort of get this in by doing it on both sides. Probably can. Oh, there we go. So that, it just fits. It's really hard to turn the pages, and it probably will be the whole way through there. So you probably can't fit quite as much with these size rings as you could with the Kmart ones. But it does all fit. It's just a little tighter. So it depends on how chunky you like your planners. The upside to this is you could obviously use little notebooks in here as well. Like that's not a, I'm just going to grab one to sort of show you. Obviously the wrong size, but you could always chuck in a notebook at the front as well, put one at the back, and it would all fit really nicely. So it's actually a really good hybrid, having in the rings and strings, because you can use both. I don't know. I think the rings don't, like, it's another reason to be able to use a TN. As you saw on Friday, I have been using my Planners Anonymous one now as my social media planner, so I am using my TNs, which I like. But I don't think I could use the rings that are this small. That's my only downside to them. The quality of them is really good. I would be interested to see actually putting it in properly and seeing how hard that is, because especially to get through that spine. But like I said, I'm a bit nervous about putting holes in my TNs. That part makes me really nervous. But like I said, if you want to see it, let me know. This is what I do on my channel. I do weird things that maybe you shouldn't do, but I'd happily give it a try. So let me know down below if you want to see that. And let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to experiment with these sort of buying things off AliExpress and seeing if they fit or if they work or those sort of things. That could be a whole other video series that we do. So let me know what you think down below. That is it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to follow me on all of my socials as well for any other updates. Hope you guys have the best week, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!